Officially, week 3. This time, for real. The Portland Politoeds versus Centralia Coalossals. I am your host, Gilfrey, aka, on this game, Jared. My friend Azthul on the, no, not those. My friend Azthul on the other end of this, streaming from Yamez's setup, so go check him out if you want to see the other side of the battle. And here's what we got this week. It's not too much different from last week. The big changes, we swapped out Cursula for Gyarados. He has a very physical team and a very sandy team, so there's water weaknesses that are exploitable. Yeah, look at those, like 4 water weaknesses. That's beautiful. That's brilliant. Okay, so there's inner focus on that Entei, which means that both of my Intimidates do jack diddly squat, as does Hitmonlee's Fake Out. There's probably a Fake Out on that Mr. Rhyme. What's Krokorok scheming? So, as much as I hate the idea, we are going to bring Torkoal in the back. I was really hesitant to bring Torkoal because of Entei, and he's just going to be like, look, Sacred Fire, look, Sacred Fire, look, Sacred Fire. Do we want to just go up front with the main combo? Okay, so let's see. There's almost definitely Ice on that Mr. Rhyme. There's probably an Ice Fang on that Tyranitar. I'm not too terribly scared about losing game 1. I really just want to see if this works out. Landorus, with his Scarf, is going to tell me a lot about his team, specifically if there's any Scarfs on his team. Good luck, J-Rod. It's going to be a good fight. I know it. Schnazzy outfit. Mr. Rhyme and Krokorok, so he was expecting the Landorus lead. Which is cool and fine. And he's got an Intimidate back. That's cool. That's fine. That's cool, that's fine. That's fine, that's cool. I doubt the Scarf is on Mr. Rhyme. That would be funny if it was. So I'm just going to bounce on out and try and slow his team a bit. Because unfortunately I didn't really draft anything to give me more speed. Like no Tailwind. I've got Prankster, but that's about it. But nothing to really facilitate my team going faster. So let's make his team go slower. Because I didn't bring the Trick Room option this time. For the Metagross, okay, so this will be at least neutral on it. Their body don't care about the Intimidates either. Which is fine. That wasn't too much damage. We're going to get that out of there. Do we bring in Torkoal now? That seems like a good bring in because he's probably aiming an Ice move at that Landorus. And then I can save my Intimidates for later, because Metagross don't care. Cool, cool. That went well. Not very effective on both, but speed drops. Not that that does Torkoal any good. He's the slowest thing on both of our teams combined. Heat Wave for big damage. Heat Wave for big damage. Boosted Heat Wave for bigger damage? Come on, Torkoal! Ooh, the switch. Okay. Entei? Now back to Krokorok. Okay. Maybe he'll just get a burn. I mean, this Helping Hand's gonna hurt. Oh, I don't care about that. Okay, so Krokorok's here for Intimidates. The double switch. Okay, so just a lot of big damage. And kill that Tyranitar next turn. The Krokorok, no! Okay, can we burn T-Tar? Oh my gosh, that was nothing, even with the helping hand. Alright, so we got to be careful. We could just body press T-Tar and see if it's holding a Chople Berry. And sacrifice Clefairy with a Follow Me. Though I suspect man, there's probably an Earthquake or a Rock Slide on the other side of that. And if that is the case, I have the fears. So let's do this instead. We're gonna swap out Torkoal, and we're just gonna protect with Clefairy. This is gonna be a very, very drawn-out battle. Okay, he was going defensively too. That means free switches for me, and that's cool. Haha! Okay, that was why. Because he's using the same combo I am. Okay, so we lock into one move, and that move is going to kill a T-Tar. Actually, it's super effective against both, so that's good. Do we Follow Me now, or do we Helping Hand and just make sure it dies? Because I doubt he's protecting twice. And he's got no Ghost to switch into. Yeah, let's Helping Hand this. Withdraws the T-Tar. Metagross for neutral damage. Boosted neutral damage. Lots of big neutral damage! Okay, maybe he thought I was going to do switching stuff again, too. Also neutral. That wasn't as much as I would have liked. Oh, thank you for the follow. We're doing Pokemon drafts. You came just in time for game 1. Okay. Literally everything is super effective against, except the move I'm locked into. I guess we're just gonna do this again. There's really not much we can do here. I mean, so this exchange is working out for me because I'm doing a lot of damage to him. He's not doing as much back to me. That Torkoal is obnoxiously thick. So he didn't switch. Or did he? He didn't. He really wants that Landorus dead. And I'm glad I switched it out. Clefairy, no! Okay, that's a free switch in for me. And now... that freeze dry is ×4 against Gyarados too, so I gotta be careful about that. But Gyarados will be faster. And Tyranitar's coming in, but in which spot? Probably into Mr. Rhyme's spot. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to go with Landorus. And we're going to swap out Torkoal because I think he's going to bring in T-Tar. What's up? Yep, clear body, don't care. Gyarados in. Earthquakes galore. See if we can maybe catch him on a double switch and hurt him. Sorry, buddy, you're not the first person to ask that. Besides, I designed this background myself. What do you think? No switches? No switches at all. No, he's going full aggro. Ooh, okay, at least we got Metagross, but we're probably going to end up losing Landorus in the process. Yeah, there's ×4. There's no way. So the problem is he's still got more than just T-Tar back there. So he has the opportunity... Yeah, to not bring out Tyranitar and then switch into Tyranitar next turn, which is the smart play. So I'm pretty sure Mr. Rime is going to go aggro. And maybe Krokorok's what's coming out for Tyranitar. I really just need to make sure that Mr. Rime goes down. Yeah, Krokorok out for T-Tar. Gyarados should be able to take both of them with any luck here. If I can get through Mr. Rime. It was good try. No! No! That was the one you were supposed to hit! Can you at least burn Tyranitar? Ugh. Rough times. Alright, so we've got to crunch Mr. Rime and make sure he goes down. And if Torkoal survives, the body press will do some hefty damage. This speedy crunch is enough. The rocks! They hurt! Oh, Gyarados, you live! You champ! Oh, put the flinch on Torkoal, no! And Krokorok is left. Let's see. What was I at? 22? What should I take? If I took 10, I might be able to protect a turn. Ooh. I don't remember where I was. I don't remember the exact percentage on that damage. Torkoal's going down too. This is bad. This is bad. This is very, very bad. I don't know if we can double it and get him, especially if we're going into a weakness policy. Let's find out if we're going into a weakness policy, just so we know. Maybe we'll get a flinch. That would be great. Weakness policy. Okay, non-Chople Berry weakness policy. So we can just aim fighting attack at him, get him dead, and move on. Ah, no flinch. Gyarados lived! Gyarados lived! Gyarados is not going to survive the other side of that Krokorok, though. Oof. GG game 1. We learned a lot, and we will adapt and overcome. Fiery lead card. I like it. Okay, so what did we learn? More or less what I was expecting. There's a Freeze Dry on a Mr. Rime that's going to be a big threat, so we're going to have to figure out something to do with Mr. Rime. He didn't bring Entei at all, which is a curious choice, and I wonder if I'm going to see Entei as a result moving forward. Did I skip him? I did skip him. So, Gyarados remains a good option because it has a lot of coverage against his team. The Freeze Dry is kind of scary, but if we have Torkoal in the back, we can, at least have some option to switch it out. If he wants to play a stall game, he may just get that stall game. Clefairy was fun, but Clefairy didn't exactly work out the way I hoped it would. And he could still be hiding the Scarf on Entei. Hitmonlee or Landorus? Honestly, I really like Hitmonlee's coverage options. Super effective, neutral, super effective, super effective, super effective. He can hit everything on his team super effectively except for Mr. Rime. But that still gives him a better matchup against Mr. Rime than Landorus had. So let's give it a shot and see what happens. We just won't bring Landorus this time. Good luck, man. Here we are, game 2. Are our corrections enough to overcome? Mr. Rime and Meta. And that Mr. Rime is also special, so that's going to be an issue for Bronzong. Because that means setting up my defenses won't matter as much. So what we're going to do is we're going to protect, and we're going to switch, and we're going to see what he's up to. Do we switch into Torkoal, or do we surprise him with Hitmonlee right now? Because we know the Freeze Dry is coming into that spot and it's going to hurt. Unless Torkoal's there to soak it up. Decisions. Hitmonlee. That's fine. That's fine. We'll bring him in. We'll save Torkoal for later. I want to see if he's even got Tyranitar in the back. Does it hurt? It hurts a good chunk. Oh, so that's going to play in my favor because he doesn't know that I'm Levitate. That's cool. So we'll put up an Iron Defense right here and we will fake out Mr. Rime. That seems like the obvious move. But I kind of want to let Metagross go into Bronzong again, so if he swaps out, it's whatever. Hopefully, the idea is he doesn't do any damage to my team. Metagross protected. Okay, that's cool. That's extra free for me, then. Ow! Mr. Rime, I don't think he knows Trick Room. If he does, he wasn't using it just now. Do we just double into Rime and watch it die? I kind of like that plan. I don't think he's going to protect. He hasn't yet. What spread would he use? I don't think so. He showed Stomping Tantrum, so I doubt he's got Earthquake. He's got Freeze Dry, so he probably doesn't have Blizzard. Sure, let's do it. Let's just double into it and watch it die. Metagross is out. Krokorok is in. Intimidates galore. For big damage. Oh, enough to pick up the KO too. That means Krokorok's probably going down from this one also. Ooh, that's hefty. That's a big, big deal. Oh, but he lived. Focus Sash? Nah, I just need more defense. Okay, Mr. Rime is gone. Biggest threat off the board. There's Tyranitar. That's risky. Why are you... What do you have hiding in the back? It's not Entei. Because if it was Entei, you would have brought it out against Bronzong. We have one iron defense off. I'd really like to get a second off before aiming a body press. So yeah, let's do another iron defense. I'm not too terribly worried that he's gonna one-shot my Bronzong. And I've only seen spread. Let's see. Let's see if he goes for more spread. Nope. Oof. Only not? I'm cool with that. Double foul play into Bronzong. Look at him not caring. Okay, Bronzong's the big boy on the block now. I'm just gonna aim a high jump kick at Tyranitar. I'm gonna teach him a lesson. Oh, but if he protects, then Hitmonlee just dies. So let's aim the body press at Tyranitar, and let's aim a stomping tantrum at Krokorok, because the other one he has in the back is Metagross. So this will be super effective regardless. Well, it's gonna KO the Krokorok, or it's gonna hit Metagross super effectively. Gotta get more buff. Tough decision, I know. I haven't even shown you my turtle yet. Yeah, see, that's why I didn't just high jump kick him willy-nilly, because that would have been the death of my Hitmonlee. Oof. Metagross! Metagross! Alright, so now we can safely body press T-Tar, and yeah, we're just gonna aim another Stomping Tantrum into that Metagross spot. Cool! Hitmonlee made a huge difference this game. Death to sand. Death by sand. If. Fairly well, Hitmonlee, you did plenty of work. Ah, so that's where his life orb is. And Gyarados doesn't even need to see the light of day again. I don't want to say this game's over, because I've seen reverse sweeps like this, but I really want to say GG, man. It was a good game. You keep whiffing these. Especially on the ones I need you to hit. Okay, now he's just going to scoop. GG, man. Good game, too. 1-1. Let's see what happens game 3. Does that mean this is the game where we see Entei, since I brought Hitmonlee this time around with fake outs? Yeah, Bronzong over Clefairy was definitely the good call. Yeah, I mean, Landorus put in work for the first game, but every time he was out, he was just being targeted by a freeze dry, and that didn't work out too well. That last game worked out a lot better. So, do we just lead the same thing? Maybe he is more scared of Bronzong this time. So let's see. If we open Hitmonlee and Gyarados, it's a strong open. We get an Intimidate, but he's got a Clear Body and... Let's see. But he opened Croc last time and got an Intimidate off, and that forced me to switch out, which I plan to switch Gyarados out anyway. I don't want him to stick around. And that's why Hitmonlee didn't do so much damage. He was getting intimidated all day. So we'll bring Torkoal and Bronzong in the back, but Bronzong is probably going to be the first thing I switch into. Good luck, Mang. Game 3, 1-1. It all comes down to this. The Nidoking this time. So there is a double Intimidate. That, well, his Intimidate gets both of my Mons, is what I mean by double Intimidate. Pardon me. And Gyarados threatens both. I really don't want to just double into Nidoking, but I really kind of want to just double into Nidoking. Because if anyone's got a stray random ice move on him, it's going to be him. No, not ice. Electric. Electric is what I need to be scared of, because I was so focused on Freeze Dry, which is also ×4, mind you. Croc coming out, so yeah, let's fake out Nidoking. Let's call the Croc going out. Yep. Double switch again, or just the one? I wonder if high jump kick at -1 still KOs Tyranitar with ×4 damage. I mean, that's a chunky fake out. Ooh, not quite enough. Very close, but not quite enough. He did move before Gyarados, though. I did catch that. So do we just switch him out? I suspect a Protect from Tyranitar, because I as much as I want a high jump kick in that spot, it's not going to end well if I do. So let's try what we did last time. Actually, I'm just going to bring Torkoal in right now. Torkoal or Bronzong? Bronzong. Let's bring Bronzong in right now. And we'll just try and pick up this KO on Nidoking for a little bit of damage and see if Tyranitar protects. If it does, then we can high jump kick next turn safely. Nidoking protected. Okay, double protect? Nope. It's fine. Stomping Tantrum is double next turn. Okay, Rock Slide. So I could Wide Guard next turn. But I also really want to make sure that Nidoking goes down. Like, it may have fire coverage on it too, which would suck. Tricky. Okay, let's make sure that this Nidoking swaps out or dies. Because it, I fear, is special. And if it is, there's nothing Bronzong can do about that. So I want to keep Bronzong safe. Yeah, it's probably Sheer Force. No, he's just going to switch it out into Croc. Okay, that's cool. I'll just smack Croc then for some damage. The two protects, they do me no good. Okay, so am I thinking Wide Guard next turn? I am. If Hitmonlee lives, which it does not. Okay, so now's an opportunity to bring Gyarados back in and get another Intimidate off. If we can weaken Tyranitar a little bit... I mean, I love what I've got in front of me. It's pure setup fodder for Bronzong. So we'll get an Iron Defense. Let's see. We've seen Nidoking, we've seen Krokorok, we've seen Tyranitar. What's the fourth? Is it Entei? It could be Entei. I kind of want to know what he's going to do. Because I really don't want to boost Tyranitar, like, right now. But, okay, so if I need to, I can protect next turn. Krokorok coming out for Nidoking. Okay, so that's a super effective into Nidoking, and Nidoking's going down. I wonder if he did that on purpose in order to try and force Gyarados out with another Intimidate. Especially if they're going to be rocks. I hate rocks. More rocks. Oof, hefty rocks. Oh, and Bronzong flinched. It's okay. Bronzong's doing okay. So I can just protect next turn. Nidoking is gone. Krokorok's in the bag. Who's his fourth? He's not showing me his fourth. So he keeps doing the rocks. Because they hit everything. Man, I really wish I managed to get a wide guard off on Hitmonlee a turn earlier. I'm probably going to switch Gyarados out next turn. Protects from everyone? Almost. No more flinches, please. Let me have an Iron Defense, please. Not that Bronzong cares, but please? Thank you. I doubt his fourth is Mr. Rhyme. Because he would have brought it out by now in order to try and pressure Bronzong. I don't want to switch Gyarados out. But I really probably should. Because Torkoal's thick. Torkoal's tanky. And I really need to... These Intimidates are going to be pretty key to winning this game, I'm feeling. I don't know what his fourth is. But if it was something that could have pressured Bronzong, I would have seen it by now. So that suggests that it's physical. It is Entei! Okay. He was just waiting for me to set the sunlight. That's fair. Oof, that was a lot heftier than I hoped it would be. Oh, the crit. Oh, man, dude. I don't know if he read the switch into Torkoal, but that timing was perfect. So now I need to outlast my own Mon. Okay, so that's 2 Iron Defenses I've got up, right? Yeah, that's 2. And the sunlight sucks. But I'm feeling like playing defensively is a really bad idea right now. Heat Wave hits neither of them. Body Press is a lot of damage on Tyranitar if I can get that far. Let's do it. Let's do it. I'm probably going to regret this, but let's do it. God, that's just going to blow me up. Blow me the hell up. Come on, Torkoal, you can survive, not a crit. Yeah, you can do it, girl. Please don't flinch. Thank God. Just die. Just die and be done. Oh, thank God. Oh, thank God. This game is winnable. That game was not winnable while both Entei and Tyranitar are on that field. so that Entei is probably Scarfed. If I had to guess, I'm willing to bet it's Scarfed. I don't think there's a way I'm getting up another Iron Defense safely, and this sunlight is really kind of hurting me right now. I think this is my win. I think I have to set up Trick Room right now, and I think that's the way I get through this. We could do another body press on Krokorok, and that'll put him out. Or do we want to try and Scorching Sands Entei for damage while we can? Because I'm not worried about Krokorok. I'm more worried about Entei. Scorching Sands is so little damage, and Torkoal is just so thick. Has Torkoal been intimidated? Yes, it has. Okay, let's do this. I think I got those inputs in time. Let's find out. Okay, no, there's no Scarf. But that's good news for me. That's very good news for me. Oh, Torkoal, my girl! And the Trick Room goes up. Alright, we can safely body press at that Entei now. I think we can safely body press at that Entei now. How many turns of Sunlight are we looking at? 2 more turns. So I can get a Protect in on either of those turns. And if I do it now and then get the Iron Defense up and survive, that would be nasty. Nah, I'm feeling it. We just go for the body press. We just go for damage. Yeah, double the Entei. Do it. Because it is the threat. Does that put it in range? It does! Entei goes down! And just the Krokorok to get through. I think that just about wraps it up. Torkoal, you were a champ. Oh, GG, my friend. That was a tight game. I was very, very worried. Oh my gosh, that was... You drafted a very strong team. It's a very strong sand core, and it has a lot of powerful synergy. GG's, my friend. That wraps up Game 3. After a nail-biting finish, the Portland Politoeds take the set over the Centralia Coalossals 2-1.